Ago, the U.S. Defense Secretary was in town to make a big announcement. The Boeing Defense, Space, and Security headquarters will be returning to St. Louis after years in Arlington, Virginia.
5 on your side's Laura Barczewski is in studio to break down what this really means for the region. Laura.
Well, Mike and Kelly, while this is a major announcement, it doesn't mean there will be tons of new jobs. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says what it does do is further solidify St. Louis's role in national security and help streamline business.
St. Louis, as was announced today, is now the defense capital.
For the last 9 years, Boeing's Defense, Space, and Security headquarters were in Arlington, Virginia, to be closer to the Pentagon. But for 20 years before that, they were right here in St. Louis. Governor Mike Kehoe says it's time for the department to come home.
This has an emotional tie to me to be here today for the announcement you're about to hear about the future of what's happening, not only for our warfighters, but for the entire defense industry and for our incredible team workforce that stands before me. You guys make St. Louis and our region proud.
The announcement of Boeing Defense's return coincides with U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's Arsenal of Freedom tour. He says national security depends on the speed and strength of manufacturing, done in part by more than 18,000 Boeing employees in our area.
Ensuring that our warfighters never fight in a fair fight, and they can't do that without you, without what is done here in Building 75, which is essential to the arsenal of freedom.
Boeing says the move will strengthen the business and emphasizes the importance of everyone working side by side producing fighter jets and other defense systems.
And from us to you on your front, as it applies to peace through strength, that means less red tape, more incentives, and more speed on the factory floor.
In addition to defense headquarters, St. Louis is home to the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, Scott Air Force Base, and the Advanced Manufacturing Innovation Center, currently under construction.
President Trump announced a goal of $1.5 trillion for our national security and defense in 2027.
Boeing Defense employees with frequent business in Washington, D.C. and in areas around the Capitol will still be based in Arlington, Virginia.